Good morning. Good.
I know.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day to you, or the more popular
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day for you. Either way you would choose, Happy Valentine's Day for you. Today's show topic is Valentine's Day. Ugh, what is it good for? Valentine's Day, what is it good for?
Does it still have value to you in your life?
In 2023, what is Valentine's Day good for? We're going to talk about that.
I know that even back in school days, not in my school days, but when my kids were in school, they would have to celebrate Valentine's Day. They would have to celebrate it. Like you had to bring Valentine's for everybody in the class.
Now, my wife is a little bit thrown off because before we go to commercial, I'm wearing cologne. And I just put it on. And I don't typically wear cologne. You know, in the last year, less than 3 times I wore cologne.
In the last 7 years, less than 5 times.
Okay, let's go with that. But I did today, and she's going to have to adjust.
Back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Today's topic is Valentine's Day. What is it good for? Do you still celebrate it? Do you think it's just a commercial holiday that is just for boosting commercial sales? Or does it have some value to you? Valentine's Day.
Well, you can't not know about it, okay, because it's all around you everywhere you go.
I think I celebrate love every day.
Okay, what does that mean?
Valentine's Day is just an opportunity to remember to celebrate love.
Okay.
That's what that means.
Valentine's Day to you means what?
It's an opportunity to remember to celebrate love.
Interesting. Valentine's Day, you just told the story to me before we came on air, or did you tell it on air? About how your children used to have to.
We had to make 30 Valentine's Day for the whole class. And we would get something for the teacher, and we would get something for the students, something for the front office. We would make Valentine's Day. You couldn't give personal Valentine's Day, but you could give collective Valentine's Day, meaning that they didn't want you to leave anybody out.
Wow.
And they weren't advocating dating between the children. It was just a way to express love. I think up until about the 3rd grade.
Okay. I'm looking at today in African American history, and I didn't do it right before the show. And I want to get something from today. What happened on February 14th in African American history?
Brian has got this cologne on, and it's probably a good smelling cologne, but Brian does not wear cologne.
Right.
He's not wearing cologne since we dated, even before we dated. And then throughout the whole marriage. And then today he's got on this cologne. It's like I said, it smells good, but it don't smell like my husband.
Right. And there's a reason why strategically I stopped wearing cologne, because I'm in sales. And if you like cologne, but if one person could potentially be offended by that scent, which is possible, okay, it could have an adverse effect or a negative impact on your sale, whether you did anything or not. You know, it's so distracted. Oh, God. I know what that's like too, where you show up on a date and a woman has on a perfume that's so heavy and so much of it, and you don't like it and you can't enjoy the date. Okay. So scents matter. I know before when I put this on, you liked the scent. You told me that's why I chose this scent to wear, because you liked it before. And I did it right before the show, so I give her no chance to warm up to the idea that our husband's going to wear a scent. Like, for example, she's adjusted, like, if Lisa came in here and set up the show, okay, which is what she does. She produces the show, and I decided to go to the bathroom and shave off all my facial hair, mustache included, and I showed up out here like this, okay,
Monkey face.
well, bald face, okay, no mustache, no beard,
Not gonna do it.
no nothing. But if I did, you would have to adjust to do the show.
I don't know if I would adjust. I would be mad.
You would be mad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Because I've told you enough times that you can't do that.
Yeah, but you weren't serious.
Yes, I was serious every single time that I told you.
Okay.
Every single time I have told you that. But now the smell it's an attractive smell, but again, it's not my husband's smell. Good morning, Dr. Deborah.
Good morning, Sister Antoinette Troy and
Your
Grace
brother
Galloway.
Brian over here got on some new cologne.
You've liked this scent before.
It was a birthday cologne.
That's right.
And it's a very attractive cologne. But I'm used to him not having a cologne.
Now, she has said to me before she likes how I smell. Okay. And she has a smell too. You know, and I like her smell. Okay. She smells like Lisa. Okay. And I can pick my wife's scent out. Okay, I could. Dr. Deborah Dunstan, good morning to you.
Is Valentine's Day good for anything?
Is it good for anything? That's today's topic. Valentine's Day, what is it good for? What is it good for? Did we even do the commercial yet?
Not yet.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, we did the intro.
Okay, yeah.
This Sunday, we went to church to support
one of our friends.
And the service was nice, but I'm gonna tell you the preaching was good, but I'm gonna tell you there's one thing that I took away from service that I wish I could have left, and that was I think it was more than one person. I think that more than one person had on the same smell,
or different ones that mixed up.
And I got so many hugs I'm grateful for, but I came home smelling like everybody. Came home smelling like, I don't know, old lady.
Yeah, old lady swag.
I don't know, roses and white diamonds and Avon and all that mixed up together. It was difficult.
And it was on her for the whole day.
Yeah, it was on me for the whole day.
So is it good? I mean, have you even had any good Valentines before? I mean,
Valentine's Day is good for chocolate.
It's good for chocolate. And
it's
the day after Valentine's Day and the week after Valentine's Day is even better for chocolate. Because for some reason, they mark them things down 20, 30, 40, 50%. Yeah, because no one's buying a chocolate heart.
The heart-shaped box, yeah.
Right, after Valentine's Day.
I think you can.
Yep, those church hugs can do you in. Well, it was like I wear a suit, and for a while, I knew right here or right here.
Who's going to have lipstick on you?
Or blush, whatever they have on their face. What do you call it?
Foundation.
Foundation, okay. Foundation or lipstick is going to be here on my chest or here on my chest.
But those hugs, they did me in. That's exactly what it was, Dr. Deborah. They did me in. I was in the car, and I was like, I don't wear perfume. I don't wear it for exactly that reason. Because when I'm giving hugs, well, I don't wear it at all. But when I'm giving hugs, I don't want to leave my hug with you. The only one that gets to keep my hug is my husband.
Yeah. And so that's another reason why some women like men that wear it, so they can take it with them. You know, take that scent with them. You know.
Good morning, Aisha. Good morning, Antoinette.
Aisha. Yep. Good morning, Aisha. How you doing? That's a name that's easily put into a song. Yep. So Valentine's Day, what is it good for? If there's any players on here, today is the day that the player spends with their real girl, with a real woman. Okay. Why are you shaking your head so much?
Lord, because it's pathetic that you're even giving that any energy.
It's funny. That's why I'm talking about it. But today's day spends with his real girl. And shouts out to those women that had a great date last night and they got a great excuse about why he can't be with you today. But they had a great date last night. Okay, and today is an amazing occurrence. He can't be with you. So, and it's a really good sounding excuse.
Dr. Deborah says, I'm going to get me some Valentine's Day Reese's cups
No
tomorrow.
diggity.
They will be cheaper than those in the normal wrapper. That's right. Just because they're shaped like a heart.
Tomorrow. I'm going to get me some Valentine's Day Reese's cups tomorrow. That's the candy, Reese's cups. And then shouts out to the ladies tomorrow that's going to welcome him back because he was away on a trip or something. He couldn't be with her on Valentine's Day, but welcome him back. And he's going to have gifts for that one. He'll have her a big teddy bear and stuff like that.
Good morning,
to make
Judy.
up for him not being able to be with her on that day.
He's going to have all the whole Valentine's Day haul.
Yeah. She gets that tomorrow.
She gets the gift, the candy, the bear. She gets the silk flower.
But she don't get the day.
Everything.
She don't get the day. She don't get Valentine's Day. Oh, no. That's reserved for the real woman.
I'm not listening to him. Because I get the day of, the day before, and the day after.
Oh, God. How would that have went, baby? If while we were dating, right? I tried to run that move on you. Look.
I don't play that.
I'm going to have to celebrate Valentine's with you the day
Shoot,
before.
and then tell me about it?
Yes, because I can't be here tomorrow. This it's Fidel Castro's birthday tomorrow, and I'm in charge of the balloons. Okay, so I'm in charge of the balloons at Fidel Castro's birthday, so I have to go to Cuba.
Good morning, Shirley. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
You wouldn't go for that? Huh? What if I made it like really, really, really sounding realistic though?
No, it could not. It could not. There's no way.
Maybe not Cuba in charge of Fidel Castro's balloons, but what if it could have been something else? Look, I gotta go to get surgery tomorrow. Yeah, they're taking off both my legs tomorrow. Okay, but they're gonna put some back on tomorrow too. So
yeah, right.
I can't spend Valentine's Day with you, but I can do the day before or the day after. Which one you want?
You can keep all of them.
Good morning, Sister Shirley. Good morning, family. Happy Valentine's Day. I do also like Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Sister Shirley. Happy Valentine's Day, Dr. Deborah. I like it. I'm here for it.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Valentine's.
It's easier to say.
Times than times?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it even easier?
Because your lips get to rest. Times you got to keep them open. Times you get to rest them.
If it is easier, it's such a
nebulous amount of
right. Golly. Yep. So what is it good for? I looked at I have Facebook memories in this morning because I sent Lisa stuff from us from Facebook memories because her Facebook memories were taken away. So I sent her some of those pictures, and they're nice pictures too, how we celebrate. And I like looking through Facebook and all that kind of stuff too. But what is it good for? Is it good for everybody or is it not good for some?
Right. Does it exacerbate some people's current situation? Did Valentine's Day, has it always been good to you? I mean, there are some people that get really depressed and frustrated over Valentine's Day, much like in the holidays, like in, Christmas.
I was telling Lisa this story about this lady for 2 years. She's a relationship coach. That's what she does. And she'd only met me through social media. And I was living in Greensboro before I met Lisa. And for 2 years straight, I was this lady's official Valentine. I'm the one that she would tell people was her Valentine, but I had never met her in person. But
it was important.
And I never dated her. We never had calls, nothing.
But it was important that she had a named Valentine.
And yeah, you found that interesting this morning. But for 2 years, we just had an agreement that she gets to say to her circle of friends that I'm her Valentine.
I think that's important sometimes to some people because they are going through, or they have they have an image or some other reason that it's important to be in couplehood.
Well, was she feeling pressure though?
She's a relationship coach. She might be feeling pressure.
She never got a picture with me.
It's okay.
Golly. And I also find it amusing, the rent a boyfriend or the rent a girlfriend stuff that you see going around and it's an application, different price ranges. I will show up at your family's events and all that kind of stuff. I find those things interesting too.
They do that for Thanksgiving and for
Christmas.
For Christmas.
Yep. But also to be able to show your friends that you have a Valentine, so you could rent a boyfriend. I would have been a great rental boyfriend. Would have been.
Oh. Chef Ref says Valentine's Day is a sham. LOL.
And it's easy to agree with that. It's easy to agree that it's a sham because of the commercialization. The selling of flowers. You can buy flowers. I've bought my wife flowers lots of times, and I can nary think of a time that I bought her flowers because it was Valentine's or Easter or any day like that. I buy them because. But so a way to sell flowers, a way to sell chocolate, a way to sell anything, a jewelry. That's what it's for.
But I agree with Shirley. She says, I always celebrate Valentine's Day. It shows the love you have for everyone. Valentine, God loved us first. Amen.
I even sent you a picture about Valentine's Day, for God
so loved the world.
And that was where the scripture came from this Sunday, actually.
Yeah, it did.
Brother George says,
another day to separate you from your money.
Another day to separate you from your money.
You don't have to only celebrate Valentine's Day with financial remuneration. I think that there has become a great commercialization of it.
Can I put this in the garbage or something?
There has been a tremendous commercialization of Valentine's Day. Dr. Deborah says, I saw stuffed animals that went from $16 to $29
exactly,
because they cost $3 to make them in China.
But it's Valentine's Day, and people are pressured. You can't show up to see your girl on Valentine's without the candy and the tough stuff there and all that stuff,
yes,
right?
You can if she's a grown-up.
If she's a grown-up. But how many of them are grown-ups? I mean, come on. They all want something like that, right? A lot of them want something like that.
That was
sexist.
Oh, my goodness. So we all know that you're sexist anyway.
You think I'm sexist?
Bless your heart.
What are you checking?
You asked her with a straight face. I don't think you intend to be sexist in a negative way, if that's not a positive way to put it. But I think that you have some
well, let me say, if you think I'm sexist,
opinions.
I think women are sexist. Let me tell you why. Because you think I'm sexist because I think there's such a thing as stuff that men do and women do. Mm-hmm. That makes me sexist, right?
No, that's not what makes you sexist. But go ahead.
Well, women still want men to do stuff that they think men are supposed to do, mm-hmm. like pay for the movie, open the car door, okay, stuff that men's supposed to do. Take out the trash. Those are men. And if you have those mores in your head, if you have those old saws in your head, you're sexist too.
You could say you're old-fashioned.
I'm old-fashioned then. I got accused of being homophobic today, or asked if I'm homophobic today, this morning. Are you homophobic, Brian? Why? Because I posted a picture of Fletcher Cox yesterday wearing women's clothes to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
They weren't women's clothes. He's a big man. I doubt that he found that in the women's department.
I think he had to.
He may have had it made.
I mean, he had this
in an effeminate manner.
He had the two-top
boat
blouse.
Collar. It was a boat collar.
Whatever they call that. It looked like a blouse, okay? Silk blouse. And he had a shiny suit on and a bag.
Steve Harvey wore shiny suits for years.
Yes. And he had a bag. I don't even think of him as male purses, but it looked very, very feminine to me. And I thought the dichotomy of big, burly, rough, tough Fletcher Cox dressing like that going to the big game. Why would he wear that going to the big game?
You're talking about him 3 days after the big game.
I'm talking about it because this morning I got someone send me a message saying, Brian, you come across as if you're being homophobic. And I am a part of the LGBTQ community, and I think that's homophobic. And I need to know if I need to not follow your page anymore or waste my time following you anymore if you're homophobic. Okay? That's what I got this morning.
So you got a little taste of cancel culture.
Yeah, I got a little taste of cancel culture. And I think we all get it. If you're a thought leader at all, you get some cancel culture.
But are you homophobic?
Well, I'm not afraid of them. So no, phobic has something to do with fear. Okay. But anyway, I let her know I have gay people in my family.
Oh no, you did.
I went down that road.
Homophobic road.
I did the whole thing. And my family, got them as friends. I've even counseled a homosexual man before. I also have 3 sons. Okay.
Bless your heart.
Let me tell you something I didn't tell that lady. Okay. You remember Dennis Rodman? Shirley says, oh, you got that. Good morning, Crystal Blake. Remember Dennis Rodman?
Yes.
When you think of just hear the name Dennis Rodman, what comes to your mind?
A basketball player.
Okay. What else?
Colorful. Madonna.
He once, he's dating Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
He once wore a wedding dress so he could marry himself at his book signing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Painting his fingernails, all kinds of piercings, all kinds of just the name Dennis Rodman. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I read his autobiography.
I saw it.
Yeah, they had a movie about it too, but I read the book.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they grew up really, really poor. He had 2 older sisters, no dad in the house, okay? And he was afraid all the time. He was a wimpy kid. He was a bashful kid. And he was a great basketball player, though. Yes, he was. But he had 2 older sisters, and they doted on their little brother, and he revered his older sisters. Now, whatever his older sisters wanted to do, he wanted to do with them. He was afraid to be out in the neighborhood around the other boys. He wanted to be with his sisters. So his sisters would play with him. They would put him in wigs and dresses as a 6-year-old boy, and they would dance around with him. They would practice makeup on him as a child. His older sisters would do this with him, and he thought it was great because it was just an opportunity to hang with his older sisters and do whatever they wanted to do. So when they wanted to experiment, and they were like only not that much older than him. He was like 6, but they were 12 and 13. Okay. So they want to experience with makeup. They would practice on their little brother. Now that little brother with that experience during his formative years grew up to become himself. He got a little bit outrageous, with a lot of stuff, So I think that contributed to, and he became gender fluid. I think the influence of his sisters contributed to.
You can't say that.
Well, he became that to himself anyway. I think that during his formative years,
you can't say he became that.
I think it contributed to what he became. Okay. How could it not influence? So right. Dr. Deborah says,
when I was a youngster, I had a boyfriend that asked me for a leather jacket for Valentine's Day. I was shocked because I was thinking that I would get him a card and a balloon. Looks like I should have taken a trip to Cuba on special assignment.
Did you get the jacket?
Good morning, Tamika. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy Tamika, Valentine's Day, Shirley.
Is Valentine's Day good for anything, in your opinion? Is it good for anything other than a way to separate you from your money? Okay, buying leather jackets, buying
anything,
cards and flowers and chocolate.
You can make a card. Now, I do not renounce the chocolate. Let the record show. I will accept chocolate any day of the week.
Oh man, this is
Valentine's Day, day after Valentine's Day, the Sunday before what do you call that? St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, okay. Now this is gonna make me come across as a nerd, but there's a TV series called The Foods That Made Us. The Foods That Made Us, like the history of pizza and soda wars and all that kind of stuff. At one time in this country, around the turn of the century, the 19-teens, chocolate was only for the rich people. Only rich people had chocolate. And most of the country was not rich. Most of the country was poor, really poor. And this guy named Hershey came along. He had this idea to make chocolate available to the average person, selling chocolate for a penny or 5-cent chocolate. And that's why he dominates the industry still.
Amen. That's right, Judith. She says, John and I celebrate love every day.
I think Lisa and I celebrate love every day.
Mm-hmm. But we could celebrate love with chocolate a little bit more.
Okay, baby. I knock chocolate out of the house sometimes. I try to keep it out of the house. Although, like Dr. Deborah was saying, Reese's cups. Come on, man.
Ernest says, well, my wife doesn't like Valentine's Day chocolate. So today I threw the chocolate out and replaced it with a 10-piece hot wing. She loved it. Hot wings for the win.
How about that?
That's right. Whatever works.
Ernest and his wife, he put together a really, really beautiful, what do you call it, compilation of pictures together, celebrating them their love. It was really nice, Ernest. I saw that.
That's
today.
so sweet.
Yeah. I've done such things before myself. Somebody says they eat chocolate every day.
That's Judy.
You eat chocolate every day, Judy?
Chocolate is for lovers. Amen. Chocolate is for every day. Chocolate is for every day. I have weaned off of it, but I am ready to unwean.
You're very welcome, Ernest. Says, thank you, guys. Yes, man. And the big old smiles on you and your wife's face. I'm gonna tell you, Lisa's smile makes me happy. So if she's not smiling enough, it makes me unnerved. I got to get my wife's smile back. If she's feeling pressure or stress, which happens in life, by the way. How interesting would your life be if you had no stress? None.
Willing to find out.
Huh?
I'm willing to find out.
I'm willing to find out too. But you knew all your bills were paid. You had no health concerns, and all your family member was okay. If you had no stressors like that, how interesting would your life be?
Chef Rev says, I wonder if people know that Valentine's Day has its roots in the ancient pagan festival.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was about to go through that history, Chef Rev. I was about to.
But so does Christmas. And so does Easter.
They all have
and what?
Horrible originations, especially Christmas. But Valentine's Day, too, is bad. Oh, God, I can't even say. Did I say that?
No.
Okay, so I can't even tell you. I can't even tell the history of Valentine's Day.
No. Hey, Tarnez.
I can't even say it on the show.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Great morning, Brother Tarnez. I want to ask you: is Valentine's Day good for anything? Is it good for anything? What is it good for? Happy VD? Happy VD. Wow. Did you mean to say happy venereal disease?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
He says all of them, but don't tell the Christians that. Yeah. Don't tell
every
the Christians.
One of the holidays that got implemented to take away from the high holy days to celebrate and connect us with the pagan holidays and the sun gods and lots of things that just the Romans took over.
Oh my God, the Romans! If you knew the story, watch a Huey Freeman Christmas on Boondocks. A Huey Freeman Christmas. He says God probably hates you for celebrating that. God probably hates you for celebrating that. Sister Love for it. Good morning to you. She says celebrate love every day. So love for it. Is Valentine's Day good for anything?
That's right, China. It's commercial money.
Yeah.
But Ernest feel free to get chocolates the day after.
Ernest says, y'all taking me out today. The VD comment. Commercial money, yes. Now there's value in helping these struggling florists and chocolate companies and card makers some money, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. Let them be more creative. Okay, let them figure out another way. Okay, I should not be responsible. Stuff like contrived holidays. It ain't gonna be that much longer before they make Black Friday an official holiday, or Cyber Monday an official holiday.
It is an official holiday.
Why?
Because not that it should be, but it is. Like those are the days that businesses are pushing you to buy things.
Yes. So why?
That's when they have the sales. That's when. Why?
Yes. Black Friday. Black means get out of the red.
Yeah, I'm saying. Are you asking me why? Like
why is it a holiday?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean it's already a commercial day.
Yeah. Just like the Super Bowl and the day after Super Bowl should be a holiday. I saw so many posts, and it makes sense too. One of the number one days that people call in sick is the Monday after the Super Bowl. They call in sick, yes, because they were up late. The game runs long. Okay, you're up late. You're eating heavily. You're drinking heavily, and you're not feeling like work the next day. Okay, Valentine's Day. Huh. Yeah. What is it good for? Brother Ernest says,
I can't see just now.
In retail, it's an official holiday where I work. Black Friday is definitely an official holiday. I hate the day before Black Friday.
Absolutely.
Well, that's Thanksgiving, right?
Yes.
The day before Thanksgiving, Black holiday.
That is Thanksgiving.
Yep.
In the U.S.
Yeah, in the U.S. it is. Yep. He's across the pond, as they call it. Yeah. Yeah, so it's 9:28. So we're
going to do this commercial. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Back in a moment.
Stephanie D. Morris, and I am the Master Connector and owner of SDM Connections Enterprises. I connect you to travel, the notary, and to people. And this month, I am going to connect you to my journal, 31 Days to the Heart of Your Purpose. This journal will help you get clear of the purpose that God has for you. So connect to me through my website, connected2purpose.com, and we can help you get clear about your purpose and vision for your life.
That's right. Now for your Black History moment, we love Connected to Purpose. Go to connected2purpose.com and get your copy of 31 Days to the Heart of My Purpose from Stephanie D. Morris. Be sure to contact her for your notary needs and support her.
So today's in African American history on February 14th, what things have happened in African American history? There's 5 on the page I'm gonna cover too. 1920, February 14th, Mamie Smith. Y'all remember Mamie Smith? Became the first African American woman to make a record. She recorded "You Can't Keep a Good Man Down" and "This Thing Called Love." Smith was a vaudeville singer and dancer, pianist, and actress. And as a vaudeville singer, she performed in various styles, including jazz and blues. She also recorded "It's Right Here for You" and "Crazy Blues," which was the first blues song ever recorded. Crazy Blues sold 790,000 copies in the first year. That's Miss Mamie Smith on February 14th. She recorded the first album. And in 1967, that's the year I was born, 1967, abolitionist, author, orator, and perhaps the most influential man of the 19th century, Frederick Douglass, was commemorated on the U.S. postage stamp, February 14th, 1967. How about that?
That's interesting.
Yep.
Well, I actually want to share a recording from a sermon that I gave, because I think that there are some people that are still going through some things right now, that they are needing a little bit of inspiration and a little bit of reminder of what we're dealing with. A lot of times we don't realize that God is really working things out on our behalf. Stay tuned.
So you cannot keep the doors open, because the naysayers will be trying to help you from helping yourself. Amen.
See these alone.
Be reminded that God is trying to get you by yourself sometimes.
He wants you to close the door to the world sometimes.
Close it out. Listen to him and not to everything else that's coming at you at real time and high speed. Sometimes he just wants you to get by yourself and listen to him. Shut the door so that you can have your own cruise of oil experience, where God can take what you have in your hands and increase it to what you need it to be.
Amen. That's all you're gonna play the clip?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I thought you were gonna give us some more. Shirley Dejournette Wyatt says, "I love Black Fridays and I celebrate Black history every day."
Absolutely.
Yes, because you are Black every day and you are history every day. Craig Sapp says, "Good morning to everyone. Have a wonderful, blessed day on purpose. Enjoy it to the fullest. Happy Valentine's Day." Craig Sapp, in your opinion, is Valentine's Day good for anything? What is it good for, Craig?
George Allen said, "I heard someone tell his girlfriend that he was having an autopsy today to get out of buying it."
Yes. See, the one that he tells that he has an autopsy today, oh, that's what girl. That's not a real girl. Okay, that the real girl, he's going to be with her. But the others, You have to have an autopsy today.
The others, as if there is just others.
Yeah. Or it might even just one other. Okay. She gets the autopsy story. Again, this is from the Player's Manual. I'm no longer a player. I've taken off my jersey and hung it up somewhere. I don't even know where it is. Okay, so I'm not a player at all. Don't want to play at all. I got my only game. Okay, but the manual says, first off, you give a shout out to those women who had a great date last night. They had a good time. They did everything great last night, and they got a great excuse, a good sounding excuse why he can't be with them today. Okay, they had a great date last night, but a great excuse why he can't be with them today. Like he's having an autopsy today. An autopsy?
Chef Rev says that's page 603.
Yes. And then you want to shout out those women tomorrow that are going to accept a great excuse about why he couldn't be with them today. But the women tomorrow, they're going to get gifts. They're going to get the big teddy bear and the chocolate tomorrow. So that's the different girl. But today you have to be with your real girl. So if you go out to a restaurant and see couples, you got to know they with their real girl today.
Judy asked a question. If we know the days are pagan holidays, then why do we continue to
Which is a great question, Sister Judy. We know they're pagan holidays. We know they have horrible histories. So why do we do it? Do we do it out of habit? Do we do it out of tradition? Why do we do it?
Or out of conformity.
Or out of
Even
conformity.
Christmas and the Christmas tree.
Yeah, why? Why would you do that? Why would you go to the forest, cut down a tree, take it and put it inside your house and decorate it? For what?
Because it's pretty.
Why do you have to do that to your house? Dr. Beverly says,
Good morning, my wonderful family. I just left therapy for my back and shoulder and my knee. That's why I'm late. I apologize for being late. I hope everyone is doing fantastic.
Well, I hope you're doing fantastic. You're probably tired from therapy on those things. They probably moved you around a lot. So, Dr. Beverly, in your opinion, is Valentine's Day good for anything? Is it good for anything? Brother Ernest says, in my opinion, Valentine's Day is good for sharing your love on social media. That's it.
No, I think PDA is important.
That's a good point, though. What?
I think PDA is important.
Oh, here we go. Public displays of affection.
Yes.
She thinks PDA is important.
I do.
Okay. I had to tell Lisa early in our relationship, let's tone that down a little bit.
He didn't have to tell me.
I did too.
He didn't have to tell me. He didn't have to tell me, not even once, because I did not share him on Facebook. I did not post him on Facebook until we were officially in couplehood, and he made the first post.
Okay, that's fine with that. Okay, I'm talking about where you have public displays of affection in public. I had to help you to tone it down a little bit.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about public
on social media
pronouncements of affection.
Okay, yeah, that's my baby. I do it all the time. I show pictures of us and all that. Okay, it's no secret no more. We mad now. Mad. But you gotta like inflect there's an R in there somewhere. Married. It's not married, it's mad. I's mad now.
And Judy says, when you know better, you do better. I think that you also, you may know better, but I think a lot of times you may have become just conform to it. Like it becomes a part of what you do.
What?
Like even Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the tradition, the meaning of it, the original meaning of it is horrible.
It is.
But
even that's horrible.
Now we celebrate family in it.
Oh, man.
We celebrate the unity of family coming together, and we support that, and we include people that otherwise wouldn't have that opportunity.
I'm still feeling Ernest's opinion about Valentine's is good for sharing your love on social media. But let's talk about that Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, we end up eating a lot, and we give thanks for what we have.
That wasn't what it was meant for.
That wasn't what it was meant for. But we give thanks. But here's my point. The whole weekend is jacked. On Thanksgiving, we express gratitude for what we have. We express gratitude for the love in our household. We express gratitude for the people and what we have and all that stuff. And the very next day, a lot of people flip the script completely and they buy to excess. They get sales. which justifies their emotional want. They want to buy that big TV anyway, and now it's on an amazing sale that justifies it because it was on sale. And then on Saturday is buy local business, local entrepreneurs day, small business Saturday, and then Cyber Monday, buy stuff online. Buy stuff online. So you go from giving gratitude for what you have and then blowing your stuff and doing all that kind of stuff. So that's the weekend.
Well, Valentine's Day, and I'm going to send you special love right now, Brother Craig. He said, sorry, I haven't experienced Valentine's Day in 4 years.
Well, you have experienced it.
You Valentine's Day love. And I'm going to share with you guys today's card. The quote is, trust the past to God's mercy.
Trust the past to God's mercy, okay?
The present to God's love, and the future to God's providence. And that quote is from St. Augustine. The scripture is coming from Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. He will take great delight in you. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. And again, that's Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. And that's the card for today.
Amen.
In honor of Brother Craig.
Dr. Beverly says, Valentine's Day for me is good for my son's birthday. He is 32 today. It is a pleasure to celebrate Valentine's Day for my son's birthday because these days, Black men don't make it to that age. And I just thank God that he is alive, he is well, he is successful, he is handsome and awesome.
Amen.
All of that is true. That's
right.
Mortality. You have to ponder the mortality of Black men.
Unfortunately. That's right, Judy. She says, I celebrate me on Thanksgiving weekend because my birthday falls during that time. LOL.
So does mine. My birthday is the 25th, and about every 6, 7, 8 years, somewhere in that range, it falls on the day. Mr. George Allen, a.k.a. Chef Rev, says,
would you call that hypocritical? Knowing the truth but changing it into a lie? Or what? You want it to be?
I don't know if I'd call it hypocritical or not, because we're changing the meaning.
So you're not celebrating the original St. Valentine's Day. You're celebrating love on the day that they proposed that.
Right. So that's the part where I wouldn't call it hypocritical. Happy birthday, young man. Thank you. Happy birthday to you, young man. Sister Shirley says, happy birthday to your son. Yes, Dr. Beverly, she's wishing happy birthday to your son.
Absolutely.
Pondering the mortality of Black men, you have to do that. I am 55, and I know my father left this earth when he was 48. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, on my 48th birthday, I thought about it.
I bet.
Yeah. My dad was only 48 years old, gone. And that's not the youngest dads we've lost. You know, other people have lost parents that age or younger, even. And children. We recently had a friend who lost a child, you know, and the child was younger than me and Lisa, but an adult.
Yeah, they were an adult. But I don't know, would you call it hypocritical? George, what do you think?
I don't think it's hypocritical because you change the meaning. What do you think? What do you think? Chef Rev, what do you think?
So I had an experience. I think Judy shared this experience with me. We had a young lady. She wasn't a young lady, but she had a young lady. We had a young lady at the church. And she used to celebrate the holidays with a peppermint pig. She would, they had a big peppermint pig, and we would crack the peppermint pig, and everybody would take a piece of the peppermint. Now, this came from something else, but she celebrated it as a part of unity. So we love you too, Chef Rev. So when she would bring this peppermint pig, the whole church would walk around the pig in a circle, and everybody would pick up the little mallet, tick, tick, and take off a little piece of the peppermint. Now, we were not celebrating the peppermint or the friggin' pig. We were celebrating unity with the sister that brought the peppermint
to share that with the congregation.
To share it with her.
That makes sense to me. I like it, actually. Dr. Bennett says, love should be celebrated every day because God gave his only. Now that's love. Just like I have an issue with Black History Month. I am Black 365, and I celebrate myself every day, not just for 30 days.
You mean 28?
Let's talk about that too. Black History Month is the day that has been designated as a day that we recognize
the month that has been designated to celebrate Black history.
Contributions of Black people in this country.
But we have a book right here that has over 366 days of contributions to Black history for the entire year.
Yes.
And there's more than one per day.
Yeah. They're like 4 or 5 a day. Okay. But they designated as this month. I can still celebrate Black History Month and still celebrate Black History Year the rest of the year too. So I could take that. Okay.
Absolutely. Craig said, that's what I'm going to do today. Celebrating Valentine's Day with myself. Give myself some flowers and treat myself. I think I deserve it.
Yes.
You do?
Now,
and tomorrow, get yourself some chocolate on sale.
If you like flowers, get yourself some flowers. If you like them. Tomorrow, yes, that Reese cups on sale. The heart-shaped Reese cups. They still Reese cups. Okay.
I love them.
I think we're going to have to get some. I think we're going to have to put some in the house. Oh, wow.
No, I don't think they should be in the house because I think I love them too much. You will find those little wrappers everywhere.
Wow. What is it good for? You know, looking at how you guys have responded, it's not traditional the way y'all responding.
No, nobody here is celebrating Saint Valentine. Everybody is celebrating love.
But everybody's careful to say it should be every day, just like history. It's not just on this day. And I also don't like just for the day kind of stuff either. It's Valentine's Day, so I guess you got to get a card for today. I don't like that. I don't like that funneling me into that stuff. Dr. Deborah says, I'm getting my mom some Reese's cups. Yeah, for your mom. And if you should just so happen to get 1 or 2 pieces. We were at church Sunday and they gave out a gift to everybody. And one of the gifts they gave out cards and placards and little heart-shaped boxes with chocolate in it. And they gave Lisa and I like these 2 placards as a gift. You know, we were visiting people in the church. They gave us this gift, but we didn't get no chocolate. And near the end, there's one lady, she was walking down, but she's walking on the aisle across from us. Does anybody didn't get a gift or want some of this chocolate? And I raised my hand because, they're giving out chocolate. Then they got me some chocolate. Somebody handed me a box. Lady in front of us, they handed us some chocolate.
That's right, Shirley. She says, every day I wake up is a celebration and a blessing. Amen.
That's right. Every day that I wake up
is
a celebration and a blessing.
Every day I turn around, he's making a way.
And everything's going to be all right.
Amen. We'll be right back in a moment.
Hello, I'm Brian K. McNeill, the Sales Confidence Coach. And what I do is I help service-based entrepreneurs to sell their services better than they ever have before so they can earn more money than ever before. I teach them what to say and what to do that infuses them with more confidence in their business than ever before. Again, my name is Brian K. McNeill, and I am the Sales Confidence Coach.
Now, we're going to do the reading songs. This upcoming Saturday, I'm going to host a half-day boot camp on sales mastery. You know, it's called Stop It. Finally take yourself serious. Stop wasting time. Learn what you need to learn to sell yourself and your services. I'm doing a 3-hour boot camp, Shirley, and I'm doing this at an amazing rate, too. A full-blown boot camp. I know Shirley saw me speak for an hour in Denver, Colorado, but this is going to be 3 hours of the basic training, and I'm going to charge for it, too. I'm going to charge a whole lot of money for it. I'm going to charge $97 to get it all, to get everything you need to do to make your business modern and sell the way you need to sell today. $97. You'll see the link later today. So let's go ahead and run through the greeting songs, greeting logos. Let's do it. Now, what we're about to do is we like to thank our consistent contributors and thank the people that have been rocking with the show for years with greeting songs and greeting logos.
First one up is Dr. Deborah.
Dr.
Deborah, healing, trauma, and deliverance coach.
That's our lady, Dr. Deborah Dunst. We are celebrating on our people today. Sister Shirley, Sister
Shirley,
Judith.
Dejan,
Yeah, I know that one.
Wyatt will
rock you, rock you. Shirley DeJohnette, Wyatt will rock you, rock you. Shirley, I want to hear the report. They got your whole family saying that. Judy.
Oh, Judy, you so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Judy. Hey, Judy.
That's right. I want to know the story. Crystal Blake is in the air.
Crystal Blake is everywhere.
Helping families ensure their needs. Crystal Blake will do it with ease.
Do 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 do.
Ernest, I promise you we're going to get you a jam.
George Allen.
Chef George Allen, also known as Chef Rev. Why must I eat like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
He puts the good food in me.
Actually, I messed that up. It should go, why must I cook like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
He puts the good food in me.
Not. Tarnez Green gets a jam. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, Tarnez, yeah. That's our man throwing down.
Absolutely.
Tamika Ford, you do deserve a song.
Tamika, thank you for joining us this morning.
We're going to get you one, I promise.
Absolutely. I think
What?
that we got
Love
everybody.
Ford. If you keep coming, you're going to get you a greeting song. Whenever you come through here, you're going to get a song. Craig Saab, 1,000 degrees.
You'll be on your knees.
And you'll be burning, begging, please. Brother Freeze. That's our man, Craig Saab.
And happy Valentine's Day, Craig.
Dr. Beverly has a logo and it goes, Dr. Beverly
is on the show.
I need your help. I'm having difficulties. You know, I'm having this cough. Dr.
Beverly
is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How you doing? Let's see. I don't miss anybody. This Phyllis didn't come through. She could be busy.
Craig says, Brian, what time can I call to get the app info? Your commercial just reminded me of what I asked you.
Okay, the app info. I don't remember what app I was telling you about either. But we're going to call. You can call me after the show. The show ends now or soon. You can call me after the show. I think about these songs and they bring me so much joy from Sister Shirley.
Aww.
I'm happy that they bring you so much joy.
Oh, absolutely.
That's nice.
Absolutely. We're grateful that you joined us today. And
the
happy
green screen.
Valentine's Day to you.
I don't have an app for the green screen.
Call about the green screen. We can help you with it.
Okay.
We love you and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. We love you and you are loved. Don't forget to have sex.